Long ago, when the world was young and beautiful, God created man in his image and gave him a paradise to live in. The earth was full of life, harmony, and the joy of God's presence. But as generations passed, mankind turned away from their Creator. They stopped seeking His guidance, ignoring His commands. They became selfish, cruel, and consumed by their own desires. Violence, deceit, and sin filled the earth. God looked down and grieved over the wickedness of His creation. Yet, amidst the darkness, one man stood apart, Noah. He was a man of unwavering faith, who loved God with all his heart. While the world mocked righteousness, Noah worshipped the Creator and taught his family to honor Him. His home was a beacon of light in a world of shadows. One day, God spoke to Noah. Noah, His voice thundered like a mighty storm yet carried a deep tenderness. You are a righteous man in this generation of wickedness. But the earth is filled with corruption, and I can no longer allow it to continue. I will destroy everything with a flood. Every living thing will perish. Noah's heart sank at the thought of the impending judgment. But Lord, he pleaded, have mercy on them. They are your creation. Their hearts are hardened, Noah, God replied. They have chosen their path. Yet, I have seen your faith. You and your family will be spared. Build an ark, a great wooden boat, to shelter yourselves and the creatures of the earth. But Lord, I have never built an ark. I don't even know where to begin, Noah said. Fear not, God reassured him. I will guide you. Follow my instructions, and you will succeed. And so, Noah obeyed. Noah began the enormous task of building the ark. He cut down trees, shaped planks, and hammered nails under the blazing sun. His neighbors watched with curiosity, then amusement. Noah, what are you doing? They asked, laughing. I'm building an ark, he replied calmly. An ark? What for? A great flood is coming, Noah explained. God is angry with the evil in the world. He has told me to warn you. Turn from your wicked ways, pray for forgiveness, and you will be saved. Join me in the ark, and you will live. The people burst into laughter. A flood? Rain for 40 days? Nonsense. You've lost your mind, old man. Go back to your family and stop this foolishness. But Noah remained steadfast. Day after day, he worked on the ark, trusting God's plan. He gathered food, seeds, and supplies. As the ark neared completion, pairs of animals began arriving, lions and lambs, doves and ravens, snakes and squirrels, all guided by God's hand. The sight was both wondrous and strange, yet the people still refused to believe. You're wasting your time, Noah, they jeered. There's no flood coming. Look at the clear skies. But Noah, with patience and faith, gave one last plea. The door to salvation is open. Come with me into the ark. There is still time. The people shook their heads and walked away, laughing at what they believed to be a fool's errand. Finally, the ark was ready. God commanded Noah to gather his family and enter. The moment they stepped inside, the massive door closed, sealing them in. Then the first drops of rain fell. The people outside paused, looking up in confusion. It hadn't rained in a long time. Soon, the drizzle became a downpour, and the heavens unleashed their fury. Rivers overflowed, and the earth was submerged. The mocking laughter of the villagers turned into cries for help. Noah, let us in, they screamed, pounding on the ark. But it was too late. The time for mercy had passed. Inside the ark, Noah and his family huddled together, listening to the roar of the storm. The ark creaked and groaned as it floated on the endless waves, but they were safe, just as God had promised. For 40 days and nights, the rain poured. Every mountain was submerged, and all life outside the ark perished. When the rain finally stopped, silence fell upon the earth. Noah waited patiently as the floodwaters began to recede. He sent out a raven, but it found no place to land. Days later, he sent a dove, which returned with an olive branch, a sign that the earth was beginning to heal. The third time he sent the dove, it did not return, signaling that dry land had appeared. Finally, God spoke again. Noah, you and your family may leave the ark. Release the animals so they may fill the earth once more. As Noah stepped out, he fell to his knees, overcome with gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy and faithfulness. God smiled upon Noah. You have shown great faith. Because of you, mankind has a new beginning. Never again will I destroy the earth with a flood. As a sign of my promise, I place my rainbow in the sky. Noah looked up and saw the vibrant arc of colors stretching across the heavens, a symbol of hope and renewal. What are the life lessons from Noah's Ark? 1. Faith in action. Noah obeyed God even when it didn't make sense. True faith is not just belief, it is trust in action. 2. Stand firm in righteousness. Noah stood firm in his values despite the ridicule of others. Sometimes, doing the right thing means standing alone. 3. God's timing is perfect. The flood didn't come immediately after Noah's warnings, teaching us patience and trust in God's timing. 4. Second chances exist. The ark symbolizes God's mercy, offering salvation to those who are willing to turn to Him. When life storms rage, will you be like Noah, trusting God's plan even when it seems impossible? Remember, the ark wasn't built in a day. Prepare your faith now for the challenges ahead.